Hey, you guys think you know which way it's going to go?
Yeah.
Always.
Well, you should head on and over to Sports Interaction, whatever sport. Sports Interaction has you covered pregame, live and betting, and all major sports. And, of course, your prop bets. If you want to bet, where do you go, guys?
Sports Interaction.
Sportsinteraction.com/SDPN. Come on. 19 plus, please play responsibly.
About Cole Caufield, speaking of him not making the All-Star game, his extension. Like what the number is probably going to be. So the rumor today, and again, I don't think that this is close to being signed, but the rumor today is that it's 7 times 7. Do you believe that is good value for the Canadiens, for Cole Caufield? Like, is that a good contract all around? Is he underselling himself?
It's a discount.
What would you do?
That is, the contract that David Pastrnak is currently on,
which is the 6-year, $6 million.
6.666 Devil Satan, something like that.
Yes.
That and how damn good that contract is, and he's going to go to free agency and make a bank heist. Caufield 7 times 7 has the potential to be as good as that current Pasta contract.
I want to ask you guys a question because when Pasta signed that deal, he had over 60 career, or he had 59 career goals. He had a 70-point season under his belt. And obviously after that's crazy because he goes from, he went from 26 points in 51 games to 70 points in 75 games. And the next year, 80, 81, 95, and then shortened year 48, and then 77, 60. He's been unbelievable. Cole Caufield has somewhat similar numbers in terms of goals, 53 goals. His points are a little bit sort of less than Pasta's were at this point. Cole Caufield's on pace for about 60-something points. Do you think that their trajectory could be kind of similar? Like, are you looking at that and going, okay, the 7 times 7 is the new updated 6 times 6?
Right. I think we're doing the wrong comparison here. I think the Matthew Boldy is saying, hello, I just signed a deal. Matthew Boldy's deal was 7 times 7, if I'm not mistaken.
It is. Yes.
And Cole Caufield, I think, they're on like kind of the same tier. If we're putting players in tiers, they're kind of there. And he's had a better career so far in terms of goal production. And that's kind of what the rate is going for these players. If you're going to sign early at this early stage in your career and buy out some of those free agency years, that's kind of the number. And Cole Caufield, I think, is given a discount because I see his career going a little further ahead of Matthew Boldy, and that's what he got.
It's crazy. Matthew Boldy has like 69 career points.
Nice.
And he's already got that. It's nice.
Sacks.
It's good for him. It's good for him. Like, it's sort of, I find it really interesting. And I think the Wild had to do that. They are in cap hell for at least, another year and a half. So they're going to have to sign those guys. But it's amazing that, these guys less than 100 points in the league, or here's $50 million.
Yeah, well,
that's great. Good.
I think Caufield's such a interesting case study because his lack of career resume is obvious.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like the reasons for it are so obvious. There's COVID and there's my coach was dumb. Mostly those two things. I mean, he was dumb.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I thought you were too hard on him, but Cole Caufield is the one that's not a line in the sand. That's carved into granite. I was dumb about this. Like the second Martin St. Louis took over, Caufield became one of the best goal scorers in the league. Like, that's a big staple, big benchmark that you were dumb about that. Caufield should have more career points. He should have more career goals. And we all know that he has 50 goal potential. So 7 times 7 is pretty good.